So Joe Biden. Let me turn my volume up. So Joe Biden, at the presidential town hall that I believe was in Baltimore a couple days ago, Joe Biden said that he was going to use the National Guard to deal with supply chain issues. So I want to talk about this a little bit, the supply chain issues as well. But I want to hear this answer first. So let's play it into the microphone. Wait.
Supply chain issue? Absolutely. Positively. I will do that. But in addition to that, what you got to do is you got to get
I don't know where they're like
and unload it. And one of the things in my infrastructure plan, there's $16 billion for port expansion. We have to be able to move things along, because what's happening is when a product your mother may need for interior design in terms of drapery or colors or something that is imported from somewhere else. Well, guess what? A lot of these places, particularly in South Asia, are closing down because of COVID. The businesses are just flat closing.
So would you consider the National Guard for trucking, because there's a lot of problems with not enough truck drivers right now?
That's why what we're doing now.
Do you have a timetable for that?
Well, I have a timetable to, first of all, I want to get the ports up and running and get the railroads and the railheads and the trucks in port ready to move, because I've gotten Walmart and others to say we're going to move stuff off of the port into our warehouses.
But you're actually talking about having National Guardsmen or women driving trucks?
The answer is yes, if we can't increase the number of truckers, which we're in the process of doing.
Okay.
If we did at this moment, we're not. But the whole point is we've got to get the small business as well, because the big guys are in trouble. And a lot of the product that your mother makes, the thing she does in her interior design building, the material she buys from the larger outfits. I assume. I don't know that. But my whole point is small businesses need the help badly. Small businesses make up 60% of all the revenue coming from business out there.
All right, so I don't know what the hell he was talking about with my mom, but my mom's dead, Biden. But either way, yeah, so, okay, first of all, if National Guard could be activated during a supply chain crisis, and the National Guard can be activated during the Black Lives Matter uprising after George Floyd was murdered, right? How come they can't be activated during other things? Like, I don't know, the coronavirus pandemic? How come you can't have National Guardsmen supplying masks to everyone in the country? How come you can't have them, deliver groceries to people's door so that they don't need to go out to the grocery store and potentially get infected with a deadly virus? My problem here with this whole supply chain thing is, one, is all foreseeable. Two, this is capitalism, global capitalism failing. Three, it was foreseeable. How come it's affecting us? You know, you'd think the people in charge, they're pro-capitalism. Joe Biden is a proud capitalist. You'd think they would have seen this coming and have acted accordingly, but no. They're just going to let the crisis hit us, right? And if National Guard people can drive trucks for private companies, why can't... Hear me out here. Why can't we have the National Guard just take over Walmart? Listen to me, okay? If Walmart's not doing the job that it needs to do of getting groceries in people's refrigerators, if it's not doing the job that it needs to do in stocking, chairs and candles and fucking blankets in the hallways or whatever, in the aisles, how come we don't have the National Guard just take over Walmart? I'm just saying, like, if the National Guard can take over truck driving, if it can take over transport, if it can take over, shipping, how come it can't take over other things that would help our economy recover from this worldwide depression? I don't know. It's a little food for thought. I think they can. I think they should. But they won't. They're going to do the bare minimum. And also, the National Guard is such a waste of fucking money. Like, when do we use these motherfuckers? They're just sitting there forever doing nothing. And then, like, whenever there's a crisis, and then you just kick the can down the road and, whoa, the crisis is huge. Now we got to have a fucking soldier drive a fucking truck up and down the goddamn I-95. It's a disaster, folks. It's a disaster. And I just wanted to talk about that. I wanted to touch on it. Here's my hand. Here's it. wanted to touch it. On it. On. I don't know. I'm trying to be funny. It's clearly not working. So I'm just going to go ahead and end the segment.